And chat, I'm going to tell you right now, I am going to win Rimworld Odyssey. Maybe not this run, but I am going to win. I am going to get a win on Rimworld Odyssey. All right? Randy on losing is fun. Randy random losing is fun. I will beat it. Randy, you might try and take me down, but I will overcome. I will. Oh yeah, let me change my title. Also, thank you everybody for watching today. I hope you all have been enjoying the broadcast. It's been a little all over the place. Very, 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 very spastic, but I appreciate y'all for hanging on out. Restart the stream for easier rescue VODs. No, that's why I have an editor now. They're working on editing my videos together, so that way we have just like a seamless log. All right. Time for a new Rimworld Colony that I will not throw. I will not throw this. Boop. I might die. I might lose. I will not throw. Okay? I will be the first to I hate when Chet says, "Oh, you're throwing, dude." Oh my god, how could you, dude, what a throw. I always get so tilted by Twitch chat telling me that I throw all the time when bad things happen. Last Colony was a throw. 100%. That was, I winded that shit up, yeeted it out of the park, and that was a good run too. That was a good fucking run. I should go into the major leagues. I really should. Listen, there is an altar of me that is a professional baseball thrower. I'm gonna tell you right now, there is an altar of me that is a professional baseball thrower. It exists. With that, let's get into it. Losing is fun. Reload anytime, because I like making saves. I need a seed. I need a seed. I need Randy's seed. Randy's seed. After he is coming. Because he did not come to it. Sorry. I came. Landmarks crowded. Generate. Did I do 100% of the world? I don't know if I did 100% of the world. Shit. You did not?
Thank you.
Fuck.
Why? Why are you like this?
Why am I like this? Because... Because I don't know. I don't know. Listen, Twitch chat streamers are unique in that we've trained ourselves to just speak constantly, that a lot of times we don't take a moment to think about the things we're saying. We just say the most unhinged thing imaginable. But that's okay. Because I have come.
So you've said that you're going to win.
And now that I've
but
come,
you did not set which win condition.
we can have fun.
Which are you going for?
I want to do the Odyssey win condition because Odyssey has a win condition, right? I believe that it does. Thank you for the bits, man. I appreciate that. Kill the Metcalf? Okay, cool. Yeah, then we're going for the Odyssey win condition. We're gonna create a custom fluid.
You know what, Bahroo?
What's up?
Just for that, I cast Zebra's song is now back stuck in your head.
Really? My head. My head, huh? It's stuck in my head? No. It's not stuck in here with me. It's stuck in here with all of you. There it is. 10-hour repeat video. Yeah. I'll do a 10-hour zebra when, let's see, hang on, I'm a man of my word here. I'll do 10 hours zebra when Rescue can hold 10k viewers for 24 hours. Then I'll do a 10-hour zebra. Once he does that, Rescue does that, sure, and I'll do zebra. 10 hours of zebra. All right. Caveat, legal, lawyer jumping in. No view botting. Only organic view botting. Archist. This is really just like what style you want, you know? I like Archist. Archist looks so nice. It looks crisp. All right, so what do we want our starting meme to be? Choose one meme to form your initial idea of this ideology. You will add more memes as the ideology develops over time. I mean, shipborne is definitely the, I guess, sort of like option here because we're on a ship. But I do want to at least try something a little bit different. What's high life? Drug use is essential. Everyone's high as fuck all the time. Oh my god. What's collectivist? Like, what is collectivist? Prohibited drug use. I don't need that. Slavery? Don't care. Child labor is encouraged. You get global work speed 20% for children. The children, they yearn for the mines. Ever since they were a child. I love it. Children assigned to recreation -3 mood. There's gotta be a reason you do this though. I think it's just for the work drive, right? Work drive tripled, and that's leader. Leader can do a work drive. It's a 9-day work drive instead of 3 days. What does work drive do again? Like, I'm down starting with collectivist, but what does work drive do? Specifically, it'll last 9 days now instead of 3 days. Doubles work speed by 50%. That's not bad. That's not bad. Although it does mean that you need to have a leader, but that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I could turn them into Mormons. It's always an option. Let's do it. Space Mormons. Because this doesn't have really anything too negative about it. They just spread their religion amongst everybody. It does make converting prisoners easier. This makes converting your prisoners easier because you convert one of the prisoner and then that prisoner will then convert the other prisoners. Which is kind of funny. There's human primacy. That's also not a bad one to start with. I mean, it gets production specialist. You know? It gets that production specialist, and we know we want it. Can't kill animals? No, you can kill animals. It's, it prevents you. Look at what it prevents. It prevents you from setting that to abhorrent, horrible, or disapproved. Honestly, I think we just take human primacy. Honestly, seems like a great way to start. Female clothing, pants, and shirt. Male clothing, just pants. Put those titties away, dudes. Put them away. Pants and shirt for you as well. Dudes gotta cover up too, alright? Corpses are ugly, fungus is despised, bonding is disapproved because... Oh yeah, because no bonding because of human primacy. Diversity of thought. Do we want intense bigotry? I'm always conflicted on this one. It's a plus mood when you have everybody of the same ideology. It's a negative mood if anyone's different. So no spaceship run? What do you mean no spaceship run? We're doing spaceship run. Physical love, spouse only. That's fine. Change corpses? Can't.
But what about children putting them in the mines?
I like the idea of it. Trust me, I do. Oh, we actually have animal sacrifice too. Ritualistic animal sacrifice. The organizer will give the speech to excite the crowd and cut the animal's throat. Once the animal is dead, the organizer will speak some finishing words. That actually could be really good. Since we don't, you know. Occasionally we just get random animals for free, you know? All right, so let's add A Christmas tree. Let's add a social festival. That's 6. All right. So we have... I'll always just make these recharge. Sci-Focus, Decemberary. The 9th of Decemberary. Edit. And then this will be... Sci-Focus, anytime. Celebration of Humanity. And I'm gonna rename this one to I Need Good Mood Buff. Please. This is an emergency. In the event that we need a good mood buff, this is our emergency good mood buff. And then we have Christmas, we have a fair. We'll put the fair on the 9th of September. And we'll call this Borderlands 4 launch. Perfect. Beautiful. We have a dance party, which can be done on Juggist. We'll call this one Roo Rave. Roo Rave. Roo Rave. Dance party. Hell yeah. Archonic offering. Murder the animals. Can be done at any time. And then finally, instead of a hominid jubilee, we will have Christmas. Human requiem. F in chat. Perfect. Yeah, I'll remember what all those are. We'll change this to Jade Miners. And that... Initially, that looked like a hard hat to me. But now it doesn't. And so instead, we will go for... It could be an egg. You're right, it's an egg. I'll take it. Egg. Jade egg. Wait, what if we instead... Hold on. What am I gonna name this? I can't just name it Bald Egg. Bulge. It's perfect. What's your religion? Bulge. What is it about? Being bald. Being bald and collecting jade. It's the only two things that matter. Alright. We're gonna remove this, remove that. I like the kneel sheets instead of the pews. It's just easier to work around. We will do a small altar to keep our carbon footprint kind of small here. We'll add the Christmas tree. And a small sculpture. Now it's time for some relics. All right, what do we want of a unique, chat? Let's find some new uniques. I'm gonna try a unique minigun, a unique... You know, I haven't actually seen a unique charge lance, so let's do a unique charge lance. Haven't seen one of those. Pizza Princess G with rating of 668. Hello, everybody coming on in. How you doing today? Welcome. We're playing Rimworld. Y'all are just in time. We're about to start re-rolling pawns. We're trying to figure out what gun I want to get. So, you know what? We'll let the raiders decide on this one. Y'all may or may not have any knowledge of Rimworld, so I want y'all to just go ahead and pick. You've got the option between a chain shotgun and a charge rifle. Which one of those two you want? Those are your two options that we're gonna pick here: chain shotgun or a charge rifle. And I'm gonna pick whichever one gets the most, whichever one I see the most of. I'm seeing a lot of shotgun, but I'm gonna look specifically for the yellows because that means that's your first, that's your raid message. Raiders, you have more power right now. If you're still here, y'all have more power. If you chat right now, your message is in gold. Look at that. Look at that yellow text. There you go. So you've got it. I'm seeing more shotgun. I'm seeing shotgun. First time chatter shot. You know what? I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's take that chain shotgun. Hell yeah. Weapons. I'm not going to change that. Venerated animals. I'm trying to, you know what? I'm going to venerate the panda just on the off chance I ever... Just on the off chance I ever get to have a panda. Oh wait, I'm human primacy. I have no venerated animals. I have no venerated animals because there is no bonding. To emotionally bond with a lower being is a shameful act. Oh man. All right, preferred apparel. Everybody wants a button-down shirt. Where's that at? There it is. Button-down shirt. Strong. I don't know if there's any other things to really add into this because most of these hats are really bad. Like slice caps are really bad. But like all of these are really bad. I would not want to use any of these over a helmet that can stop bullets.
If you put the children in the mines, you can bond with pandas.
That is a really weird message out of context to anybody that just joined and has no idea what Rimworld is about. Plasteel visage mask is alright. It protects eyes too. The problem is that visage masks go away as soon as you put on a helmet, right? You can't have a helmet and a mask at the same time. And we will always be upgrading to helmets at the end of the day. Hairstyles? That's fine. Alright. Let's save. Just trash all these. Cult of Jade, the good one, Creed of Arco Technology, all garbage. Save, bulge. Actually, you know what? Can I just remove all the hair? Can I just... Nobody has any hair. 30 are in use. Ah, there we go.
Boop.
Bald. Frequent. Hell yeah. You can have beards. Beards are fine. No beard
At
is...
least the raiders didn't come in when you were going about you coming
Never.
whilst Randy rims, or was it the other way around?
All right. Where's the face cam? I'm not... Listen, chat, I'm gonna be just honest with you. I did not get any sleep. Your boy has actually been doing this entire stream that I've done so far. Your boy has done it on 1 hour of sleep. This entire stream that y'all have watched so far, I've been on 1 hour of sleep. And so I didn't want to have studio lights in my already drained eyes. I'm naked. You got it. But I didn't want to have. I just didn't want to have the studio lights in my eyes today. So I'm just letting my eyes kind of rest. Speaking of eyes, by the way, speaking on eyes, before we get into re-rolling, I'm letting y'all know that probably next month I will be gone for possibly an entire week. Possibly an entire week. I don't know how long the process is going to take, but I am going to do LASIK. I'm gonna shoot a laser in my eye. I'm gonna get my eyes lasered. It's time to see again. It's time. Also, oh, sorry. Really? Okay. Thank you, Rescue, for sponsoring LASIK. Gotta love that Rescue. That bit is never going to get old. I want this to be a just continuous bit that we just keep coming back to. All right, now it is time to make a xenotype. Now, here's the deal, chat. Do I want to make a xenotype? I get 3. I'm going to ask y'all. I get 3 people. Do I want to make a xenotype for each potential role that person will be fulfilling? Like, make a strong melee, weak ranged unit, and then roll until we get a nice melee dude. You know, I think we should. Our first 3, maybe. Nah, we're min-maxing way too hard at that point. We're min-maxing way too hard. We can't do that. All right. Well, let's start off with what we know. We want awful in animals to start. That's just let's find our budget first. Let's find our budget. So the way that this system works, for those that haven't watched Rimworld, is that certain items, if you see a +6, that is considered a bad thing that you have to add in. If you see a -, that's a good thing that benefits you. Usually, you want to be typically even. So first, let's figure out how much currency we have to work with. So we want awful in animals and awful in art, because we don't really care about those 2 things starting off, especially as spacecrafters, you know? Not really that important. Let's see what else we have in here. Slow study. Global learning factor down 50%. I don't think I want that. That sounds terrible. Granted, it's only for the initial 3. I can make them all sterile. I'm going to do that just because I don't want any kids. I have, so recently I've been giving them all ugly, and I don't think that's a good idea.
From streaming because you want to laser your eyes away. May your future have the best outlook, Bahroo.
Thank you, man. Because this causes so many social fights. What if we go attractive instead? Everybody's attractive. Everybody's hot. Maybe, I don't know. Let's figure out our debt. Let's figure out our debt. Very sleepy, sleepy, low sleep, never sleep, kind, aggressive. I'm very conflicted on Tinder skin. I feel like pyrophobia is potentially a really good and really bad quirk. It's really good and really bad. It's so bad mid-combat, but that's what foam poppers are for. I'm thinking about it. There's also mild UV sensitivity, which is 90% movement while in the sun. Also, you will get a mood debuff for being in the sun. It's got potential to it. Cold weakness. I'm willing to take the cold weakness. I'll just make everybody parkas instead of dusters. You know, I'll just make everybody parkas instead of dusters and we call it a day. Slow runner. 0.2 speed. I'm a big fan of never sleep. True. Dude, if you never sleep, you never have to worry about living in a shitty barracks because you never sleep to live in the barracks. But then you're also never comfortable either. So that can be kind of problematic. And then I typically go psychically deaf as well. Or psychically dull. Carriers lose 2 hemogen per day from biological entropy. Mood. Removes ingested hemogen pack. What's this? This is vampire stuff. All right, so let's take a look at what we want. So we have a debt now, chat. We have a debt of 7. We have a debt of 7, so now let's talk about what we want. I'm gonna be honest, super fast wound healing seems pretty fucking clutch. Just heal faster, you know? Just stop dying. I'm gonna take the super fast healing. And now we're at 4. And then there's also super clotting, so that your wounds also close faster too. I'll take that. I'll take that. Robust is also another one that I just kind of always take. Just reduce your damage taken by 25%. And then maybe instead of taking very happy, what if we just take kind? Everybody's just kind. They rarely insult and will sometimes offer kind words to brighten the moods of those around them. They also never judge people by their appearance. Which, if they are kind, we can make them unattractive, potentially. Kind plus ugly.
Make him all kind uggos.
Kind uggos. That'll give me an additional point. Why not very ugly? Because you have to also remember, this is only the first 3 people that join onto my crew. The other 7 will not get these buffs. This is only for my initial 3. So keep that in mind. It's only for my initial 3. Reduced pain by 50%. Honestly, I think we're going to make him ugly with reduced pain. Because the reduced pain will make it so when they do get wounded, their manipulation doesn't immediately go to shit because they're in, you know, building shit brick ponds. I mean, honestly, that's kind of what I want in the early game. I just want a couple of brick shit houses. That's all I want right now. Brick shit house. All right. Oh wait, hold on. Let me edit this real quick. Edit. If I'm making them all brick shit houses, then let's make them Hulk bodies that are all bald. Perfect. You're not editing? Xenotype editor, load custom brick shit house. There we go. Let's make them all Hulks and no hair. And a heavy jaw. And then I was thinking maybe blue. I don't know why, but I just want to make them blue. Red for bricks? Say less. Twitch chat's always a smart one. We can give him a pig voice. Untick blue now? Oh, there you go. Red bald Hulks that have floppy ears. And a pig voice. Unisex beards, too. Let them all have beards. With a heavy brow? No, no heavy brow. All right, save and apply. Wait. Before we save and apply. Before we save and apply, do I want to take a 25% food hit for 10% manipulation? I think yes. Yes. Yes, I do. I will take a 25% food hit for 10% manipulation. I like it. And instead of floppy ears, they're cat ears, but they're bald, so it looks really weird.
Boop.
All right, brick shit. Hell yeah, dude. Look at these brick shit houses. Don't they look good? All right, it's randomized. All right, so we are looking for some pawns here. We're looking for some pawns. So you are crafting and mining. I ideally want construction and crafting to be on the same thing, because so many times I try and find, I end up going for a constructor and miner and then find a crafter. We need a constructor and a crafter so that human primacy can be on the same person.
Now watch Bahroo take 25% more food drain but not take anyone with plants for farming or tree chopping for keen fuel production roof.
You mean like Galena, who's a quick sleeper? They're pretty. They're also sanguine. They've got 15 in plants, 5 in cooking, capable of mining. They are frail though. Fuck me. Fuck, I can't take frail on day one. I can't take frail on day one. Hard worker, slow learner. Damn. I actually would take you if you were crafting and were said something else. The addiction's not too bad, because hard worker with 16 in mining is actually really good. That's actually a really good pawn. Incapable of violent, we can't take. Artery blockage and gourmand. Hard worker, body purist. I mean, this is really good. This is a very good pawn. Hard worker is very good for intellect, you know? It is good for shooting. I may go with someone else. I'm gonna put them in the, okay, we're gonna say we have a potential social. Social and intellect are definitely the two roles that I want covered by the same person. Let's make another brick shit house. We got plants and construction. No. Incapable. Mining, plants, intellect. No. Kind, construction, very neurotic, global work speed by 40%, but all they do is medical. They also have creepy breathing. That is kind of unsettling. Cool, but no. Tough, tortured artist, slow learner. Underground or chemical interest, Armeniac, beautiful and greedy, body modder and night owl. Body modder, night owl. That is good at but incapable of violence. Fuck, dude, I would have taken this too. But the incapable, I can't take anyone incapable of violence on the first 3. You know, I don't ever take the first 3 as that. Trigger happy. I do want to get a pawn that has that is good with trigger happy. Like, I really want a good trigger happy pawn. That's definitely something I want to work towards, you know? Shooting, crafting, tough, aesthetic, neurotic. Oh, but a bad back. Asthma's fine, but a bad back is not gonna work. Gourmand, never. Okay, have they changed Gourmand, or is this still just like you randomly get you randomly just get food binges in the middle of whatever? Still bad, still awful. Fuck. I never, so I've made a rule for myself. I never take anyone with Gourmand after I had a raid and my Gourmand medic decided he wanted to rather go eat the fucking chips in the freezer rather than heal the guy that is literally bleeding out in front of him and will be dead in 1 hour. Ever since then, I never take another Gourmand. Because they'll be in the middle of an operation, go, you know, I haven't had a meatball in a minute, dude. I could knock one back. And the other people in the room are like, you're doing an operation right now. I'm like, yeah, dude, I need a meatball. I'm gonna go get one. And then just fucking leaves. Just walks out the door. Patient still bleeding. Goes and eats a meatball. We never take gourmands. We'll never occasionally go start. We'll occasionally go light random fires. Pyromaniac is the same thing as Gourmand, but somehow worse. Rescue is going strong with 800 viewers. 800 viewers! Ah, dang. Hell yeah, dude. We're currently, chat, just TLDR, Rescue. We're trying to get Rescue to 2K viewers. That's our goal. Our goal is 2K viewers. Why? Because it funds art contests and makes more money than this main channel. Just a heads up. That's what we're doing. Industrious. Fuck, man. That's a good pawn.
Isn't Pyro good because the only mental break
Look
they
at
get
this.
is starting fights and other pawns can deal
Brick
with it?
shithouse at 15. Why does it make more money? Because I run ads literally non-stop on Rescue. I run 6 minutes of ads every 15 minutes, so you're getting like a good, like, I don't know, 40% ad density of my stream. Okay, this is a maybe. That is a maybe. I'm putting him as a maybe because Industrious with cooking is really good because God, chefs take so fucking long to cook. Neurotic, optimist, industrious. Holy shit. You have asthma and that sucks, but oh, damn it. They're a baseliner, not a brick shit house. Oh, damn. Wasted the roll, dude. Wasted the roll. Could have been a brick shit house. Could have been. Wasn't. Kind and delicate. No. Chemical interest. Jealous. They're also incapable of dumb labor. True. Body modders will be very happy with all these genes. Do body modders get a benefit from the genes that we spawned them in with? I don't think they do, because they were just born like this. They weren't modded into it. No. Optimus, quick sleeper. With social and dude, I incapable of caring and cleaning kind of sucks, but that's not bad. That's a really good one. I'm putting him as a very, very solid social. I would take him. quick sleeper, having to sleep less and do more research, that's good. That's a good one. And their name is Fur. And so we'll just finish it off. Furry. Huge. Or would y'all prefer it to be Fur? His name is Fur. I'm okay with Fur. Or do we remove an R? The bald fur. A furry that can't clean. Furry, husband to Harry. These both have the same role, so they'll never be together again. Banished forever. There. Yeah, I think we just take the furry. Take the furry. All right, let's get another brick shit house. See what we got. So we have now filled the social and intellect role. This is kind of nice, but not really. What we really need now, we will need the next person ideally is medical and has construction and crafting. Ideally. But is not slothful. Slothful is god-awful. Hard worker, no, can't do medical. I can't have two no medicals. I've already burnt one no medical. I can't have two no medicals. Kind, steadfast, and ugly. Aren't you already ugly? You're already ugly because you're a brick shithouse, which means you're going to be even uglier now. But you're also kind? So you're double kind. You're exceedingly kind, but god-awful ugly. Ugly doesn't stack? And we'll keep rolling. We will keep rolling. Oh my god! Incapable of skilled labor, firefighting, hauling, carrying, social, and they're also delicate. So they can't even do combat. Now that's a king right there. Oh man. It's a gamer. Oh man, dude, I'm not gonna roll him so that hopefully maybe one day, because I think these people have a chance of showing back up randomly throughout the world. So I want to hope that one day we find Stella. Okay, I want to hope that one day we find Stella out in the wilds. Optimus, quick sleeper. Make sure we keep the furry. All right. Hearing loss. What does hearing affect? That's just social, right? Which is funny because that's one of their main stats. Social and taming. Okay. They're also pretty, but they're also ugly. So they're pretty ugly.
Damn, industrious. God dang it. So many. I love when I see industrious, but then some things I don't want. I'm mad about it.
Okay. Careful shooter. 5 additional accuracy. How big is 5 additional accuracy? Like, is that worth it? How big is 5 accuracy? They're also a chef, so they can do hunting. Oh, but they can't do medical. Fuck. Ugly forgot to show up in the traits. Oh no, I didn't forget it. It's in there. Or yeah, they're unattractive. Genes and perks are different. Pretty slothful. Misogynist, sanguine. Gourmand, no. Gourmand, no. Quick sleeper, no. Slothful. Slothful with 11 in medical. Stop giving me sloths. I never want one. Wimps too. Oh, but damn. Damn, but that's a burning passion. A tough pyro? No. Holy shit. Great memory and fast learner. He can literally do any role, but he's 71 goddamn years old. I'm not gonna lie, I saw their sister as Ginger and Lima, and my brain turned that into Ligma. I hate that. It's fucking stupid. You're not bad. But you can't do medical. Ah! Oh, shit. I love this pawn. Oh my god. They are mining, cooking, and plants. And they're a fast walker. Guess what mining, cooking, and plants all have in common? A shit ton of walking. And they can shoot. The only thing that sucks is their medical is god-awful, so we are going to have to learn how to do medical. We're gonna name this one Joggers. Well, actually, jogging is its own thing, and I don't want to call him a walker, chat. He's not a walker. He's not a zombie. What do I call him? Can't be joggers. It can't be walkers. Pickles? Why am I calling him Pickles? Why not? Fair point. All right, Pickles it is. You couldn't come up with a compelling argument as to why why it shouldn't be Pickles, and I'll take it. I'll take Pickles. He's Pickles now. Pickles the brick shithouse. All right, we need one more person. This person is construction, crafting, and medical. They have to fill all three of those roles. Or at the very least, construction and crafting on such a level that I won't need medical. But that's unlikely. Oh my god. And then you immediately give me great memory industrious. With construction and crafting. Ah! No. All right, so I'm happy with the other 2 pawns, so I'm just gonna roll until so here's how I'm gonna roll, chat. I'm gonna roll until I see a flame on construction. If there's a flame on construction, I'm going down to crafting. If there's a flame on crafting, then I'm going down to medical. We're gonna see if medical is above 5. And if that's all good, then we're gonna look at the perks. And if the perks are good, we send it, and we're done randomizing. No medical. Construction. Crafting. No medical. Construction. Construction. Lazy. Construction. Slow learner. Nope. Construction. Crafting. Very neurotic. 3. I'm a little worried about the very neurotic. I'm a little worried about that one. Oh my god. Oh, you're 71 years old. Get out of here. Is it so hard to find a constructor crafter that is capable of medical? Like, is that so hard? I just want construction, crafting, and medical. That's all I need. That's me set, and I'm done, okay? That's me set and done. Construction, crafting, pyromaniac. Construction, crafting, lazy. Construction, crafting, 1 in medical. The problem is that we already have a good social and intellectual. We already have a good miner, cook, planter, all that. So it's all up to this last dude now to pretty much carry the torch the rest of the way. The pawns that came before him have laid out what he must do. And so we will keep rolling until we get construction crafter, but fast learner, so you have a passion for medical. No. I will put everybody. Andy can't fight, which can't do that. Can't do the no fighting, dude. Cannot do the no fighting. That's all. Construction, crafting, fast learner with 3 in medical. And he can shoot. Comes with the textbook. Do we want them? Furry can be re-rolled. You want me to re-roll furry? Social and intellect. Or are we just sending this? Because I think we just send this, dude. I think we just send this. Furry is not good. I disagree. I think we send it. I think we send it. Full send. Let's just send it, dude. Let's just send this. Let's roll the last baseliner into just something. Perfect. It's a gourmand with it's a gourmand with great memory. Love them. We need to give this last one a name. We need to give the last one a name. What is their name? They are a fast learner, construction, crafting, hope. Really, that's what they are. They are hope. I like that one because let's be honest here, we're gonna need some hope. We're gonna need some hope. We have three, so we have hope. They are good at shooting. They build stuff. They can mine. They can do plant work. They can craft. They can do social. They can do medical. Fast learner. We got pickles. They're good at shooting, mining, cooking, and plants. They're also a fast walker. 0 in intellect, social, and medical, art, animals. Furry, which is an optimist and quick sleeper who's going to be mostly just researching 24/7. So let's send that out. You screwed up and now the mech hive wants you dead. It's terrifying. Murder machines will arrive soon. Well, this is awkward because we have one person who is incapable of hauling right off the bat. So, I guess go get it, you know? Go ahead and go get that shit. You know, go pick it up. Oh, wait, you'll haul. Why do I think you couldn't haul? Don't see. Yeah, Furry can haul. He just doesn't clean. There's a difference. All right, that's the last of it. Let's launch this bad boy. Launch her up. Oh my God. All right, expected quality of this is gonna be 17%. Let's get it. Furry and Hope are piloting the ship. 17% chance of a good outcome. All right, let's turn on this little marker. So any of these little orange icons, those are landmarks that usually have something to do on the map. So we'd like to check these out. We have, if you ever want to see where that information is going to be displayed, in the bottom left here, you're going to see features, lake. Lake is just a lake, just a big body of water. Pond, it's like a lake, but smaller. This one, Birch Tree Grove, Foggy, Junkyard, Abandoned Colony as a very first drop is pretty good. That's a high value one. We'll remember this one. See what else we got here. Decreased Animal Life, Ancient Chem Fuel Refinery, River and Marshy. That's not too bad. Ruins, Lake with an Island, Ancient Uplink, and an Ancient Launch Site. I think we start Abandoned Colony to start off. Like, Abandoned Colony is really good. Many non-landmarks also have non-special stuff. Oh, really? Alright, so let's land here. An abandoned colony is going to have beds and a place to sleep on day one. I've discovered that you can use a vac door as the perfect door for a kitchen because it maintains the temperature. Really? You can use a vac door for kitchen door? That's awesome. And there's no actual door animation, so you just walk in and out, right? Until the power goes out. I mean, power is always something to keep in mind. Oh, yo! We could actually land right next to the solar panel and get power day one. You know, have a little bit of power here. It's not too bad. Actually, there's batteries. What we should do is just uninstall the batteries and place them next to the solar generator. So that way they start building up a charge. And we just move the batteries once we're done. So we get a free battery, we got a free solar panel. I mean, I could actually move my landing pad right here. Oh, it's on the brick. I can move it like right here. Realistically, and just like add on the solar panel and just kind of yoink it with me, you know? Just build some flooring under it and I can just take it with me. I don't even have to build it, research it. I just have it with me. Let's confirm that landing. Thruster breakdown. Okay, so that's honestly not too bad. Thruster breakdown, that just breaks the thrusters. That's -2 components. That's not that bad. Like, thruster breakdown is not, out of all the bad events you can get, I would say thruster breakdown is actually the best one because it's just -2 components. Yeah, for a 17% chance, we take those as a win. All right, so let's take a look at everybody's jobs real quick. Everybody's on firefight. Hope, you are my only doctor. Everybody will patient themselves as well if they need care. There's no child care. Furry, you're going to be my warden. Hope, we'll put you on handling, so that way we'll just put everybody on handling of 4. That's just so I can right-click animals when needed. Pickles, you are the chef. You will cook first when needed, and then you will mine additionally afterwards. You are capable of hunting, but we'll put that on a 2. So I'll have you do mining jobs. You are also capable of... Actually, let's put this on a 3. We'll put planting on a 2. Furry, you are my only research. We have no dark research. Let's see here. Everybody is capable of being on the craft job. Crafting will go after cleaning. Cleaning is the last thing that we do. Hope, your main job is going to be construction, followed by crafting, tailoring, smithing, all that stuff. That's your primary job. That's your primary job. I would say growing and plant cutting is going to be your secondary job, with mining being your third job. Hope wears a lot of hats right now. I'm gonna tell you right now, chat, Hope wears a lot of hats. And the thing about Rimworld, you don't want everybody wearing you don't want one person wearing all the hats. All right, so we got some beds here. Not great. It is kind of a literal junkyard, but it's there. There's beds. We'll see if there's anything better in here. Who does my construction? Let's get some basic construction down first before we start exploring. So we'll put some panels here. There's already a foundation base here. Oh, can I not? I can't remove the foundation. No, I can't replace the foundation. Dang. Well, we can at least grab the battery, reinstall that, you know? Claim it? No, I mean, I physically can't build underneath this because this is a bridge and underneath it is unstable ground. So if I remove the bridge, then this thing can't stand up on it. So it won't let me replace it. Claim it and reinstall it. You can't reinstall solar generators. It's a solar generator. It's not just a pick up and move it. But it is free power. I will take it. Moving on then, how do I want to adjust? Well, now I hate my position that I have here. You know? I'm trying to think about what I want to do for my rooms. You know? Like, what do I want from my rooms? I think honestly 10 by 17 could be pretty good here. I think 10 by 17 is a lot of space to get everything that I need done. A large square. Daring. Shut the fuck up. All right. Next thing that we'll also need to do is build a production. So Furry is only doing research right now. Like, that's all they can really do is research, warden, and I guess hunting. If that's the case, then Furry, we're gonna give you the machine pistol. Are you a good shot? Yeah, you're pretty good. Actually, everybody's a good shot for once. A rarity. Everybody is a good shot. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and start research. So let's get a production. Let's get a simple research bench. We will make that out of... make it out of wood. Wood's fine. We'll put it right here. Yeah, we'll put it right there. Then we're gonna go ahead and make an order to chop down every single tree here. So that way they don't have, our guys don't have to worry too much about it. And then Furry, let's go see what else we have here. All right, we can claim the heater. It is cold. We landed in a very cold area. So let's uninstall and reinstall the heater. Which, yeah, we'll do that. We do get free beer, which is nice. We do have some beer coming in. Okay, we have beds. We will... oh, poor quality beds. Nice. We'll take a good bed. We'll claim that one. Furry, that'll be your bed. We have another good bed. We'll claim that. Hope, that'll be your bed. And then we have a normal bed. Well, we'll see. I might claim that one. What you got in here? Some dining chairs. I mean, chairs are nice. Don't get me wrong. Chairs are really good. You know, just a place to sit, really. There we go. We'll put those chairs in, and then we'll head down here. Can you even get in that room? You can't even get in that room because the tank is in the way. And I'm not taking off my vac suits right now because we're susceptible to cold. We don't need the second heater. We can deconstruct that one. Deconstruct this. We have another good bed, so we'll go ahead and claim that and assign it to the last person. They get their own room. Furry, you're not the greatest at construction, but I will assign you to like 4 in construction. So like do stuff like this. You can break a wall. Yo, we got a table. Not the kind of table I want, though. I want a long table. I don't want a square table. So we'll have to make our own table. Or we could just take the table for now. I guess we take the table for now. Let's take the table for now. And we'll take the chairs. Hope you go ahead and work on the battery. That's looking pretty good. Now, we got anything else out here? Or is it just literally a junkyard? Looks like it is literally just a junkyard. There's nothing else. I mean, there's a bunch of components over here, but we're not really hurting for components. If anything, we're gonna need metal. There's silver ore. That's always nice. It's compacted steel fairly close by. We'll see what we end up needing. Oh my god, he botched it. Okay. Let's not assign you to construction. You are going to fuck things up. Hey, you're reading a book. Mastering Flora. Awful. Nice. Nice, awful book. What does it do? It gives you 125 XP in plants an hour with a max level of 2. Fuck yeah. You enjoying that book? I mean, you're enjoying the book, you know? Is our constructor constructing? Hope. Oh, Hope. Oh, Hope. Hope, I'm worried about you. Nice. The battery broke too. Fuck yeah. Y'all go beat that fire out. Well, -1 battery. I'll hold these doors open so that they can get in and out of them a little bit faster. No free solar, no free battery. Battery explodes when rain or snow. I did not know that it exploded in the snow. That's my bad. Should have repaired the battery, but it's alright. What is that? A mink. What the hell's a mink? We'll grab a little more wood. We'll grab this wild heal root as well, just so we can try and maybe get some extra meds. Hope has high hopes for your new grav ship and wants to christen it with a good name. What should your grav ship be called? The East Spider, the South Terror, the Mighty Misery, or the Flying Cockroach? Great name, Hope. The Flying Roach. Listen, that's cinema right there. That's perfect. All right, the Flying Cockroach.
Batteries in Rimworld are just like the Texan power grid, a single snowflake and everything goes down or is on fire.
Not inaccurate. Furry, let's get you on research. Let's go ahead and learn. Well, actually, I'm going to be going chem fuel generators, so I probably don't really need the battery tech right away. What would probably be the best tech for? Probably just getting into weapons, man. Just getting some real weapons. I have started just go to weapons. Yeah, we're just going straight to smithing, and we're getting weapons. Nice, one of our thrusters broke again. You know, it's a good thing that Hope is a fast learner with a burning passion. Damn, look at that XP gain. That is nuts. Check flooring under the table, missing 2 tiles. Nah, we're good. Oh, here. I see. Under other table. I was looking at the wrong one. It's a lot of passion. It's a great pawn. Hope is pretty good. What's wrong? Slept in the cold. Slightly impressive barracks. Ate without a table. Disturbed sleep. Slept in the cold. Lot of bad things. All right. Strange signal, we're gonna ignore that for now, but that's a quest that we can take if we ever want to do anomaly stuff. All right. We begin. Hey, Hope is now 5 in construction. Hell yeah. Hope continues to grow. I love it. Keep growing, Hope. Keep growing. Now, Pickles, do you have any other work? You do have work. You can go mining. Go start mining out that chunk of ore. Because we are going to need more steel than what we currently have. Furry is reading a book. They're trying to get 2 in planting. Do the minor passions buff the XP gain from books? I don't know if that actually, if it benefits that. Bahroo, Rimworld Colony community having hope is an oxymoron. Shh. Let me have faith. Cargo pods. What we got? Some insect jelly. Sure. Although it is on the fucking ass end of nowhere. And who's our... Alright, Furry, go haul the... Go haul the insect jelly. It's on the other side of the world right now. You can go ahead and start hauling 3 loads of steel. Group of travelers from the Trango Treaty are passing nearby. Very nice. And of course, Furry eats some of the... Furry eats some of the food. Good job, Furry. Pickles is having a minor break risk. They have an awful barracks. I am so sorry for your loss. I mean, this barracks is pretty fucking awful. Faith isn't part of the crew. True, we need Faith. We need to recruit Faith, chat. We have hope, we need Faith. And then we'll get time. And then mangoes. A little bit of smoke and noise. Last one will be Arthur. And finally we can be in Tahiti. I'm glad that I can keep reusing the same fucking mangoes joke over and over again, and there's at least one person that understands my references. That's all I ever need, is one person to understand my references. We got a bulk goods trader coming in from Thihibo. Or Thihibo. Yeah, Thihibo. Perfect. Daughter of Furry. Furry has a kid? Nice. And they're the trader. Yo, let's trade them. What you got, bulk goods trader? So what's our pricing on things? Your negotiator bonus is 20%. Nice. Do I get a family discount? I don't know. I hope so. I'd love a family discount. We've already, we'll just sell off the rest of the jelly. That'll be
Need
18
hope,
bucks.
faith, and then charity, because 3 is a magic number.
No charity here. We won't have charity. Am I gonna sell this awful book? I'm selling your book, okay? I am selling your book. Your book is awful. What do we got here? Learning about fishing. An actual good book for recreation. Ooh. Unraveling emotional intelligence. Gives people social XP. Max level 10. That's actually pretty good. On it, like, pawns having social skill is not the worst. I'll take that book. I'll take that book. And then you're down to buy my wooden chairs, so sure. Have my god-awful chairs, I guess. I could use more money. And I have more chairs too, so. Oh, never mind. Those were the chairs. I mean, I still have more chairs to grab. I have one more chair. Pickles is in a shoot frenzy. Hell yeah. Because you're in such a good mood. Very nice. Actually, we'll go ahead and haul. Or go ahead and mine some. How's our base coming together? We're working on it. How's our food stockpiles? 36 meals. Not the best. Not the worst. Arctic wolf is hunting furry. All right. Draft up. Everybody come over here. The furry is being hunted by one of his own. All right, you stunned, you back up. Hell yeah. Oh my god! Corey, calm down! It's just one wolf! Jesus! You don't need to fire an entire flame launcher on it. God damn. Please go. There we go. Make sure you're, yeah, there we go. Make sure you're not about to go, like, extinguish the fire that they're already extinguishing. All right, so now we have some food. I was wondering why they weren't doing this section. Oh, we got a gift. And that's because it takes construction to remove snow. Which I did not know that was the case. Hang on, before you go to bed, let's do that one last panel. There we go. So what was our gift? A fox fur tail cap and a wooden war mask. Thanks. It's cold. Put this on. Thanks, man. Here, furry, you can wear the fox fur tail cap. There you go. Nice. Their apology for lighting the base on fire. I can take it. Arctic wolf. Ooh, we also have a fire foam popper. Let's install that in here. Arctic wolf is now hunting Hope. Where's Hope? Hope is over here. Hope, you need to come on down here. Pickles, come on up. Furry, come on up. Hope does not have a weapon. Run upwards now. Nice, that'll slow it down a little bit. You can do one little burst while it's slowed. Then move up. Nice. Oh, good shots. Good shots, Pickle. Alright, take Hope, Pickles, Furry. Y'all can all do your jobs now. We need to haul that. Can you haul this before it loses quality? Thank you. All right, now that we've got that, now we can build walls. Oh, you're grabbing the fire foam popper. Since it looks like you'll be here for a while, Pickle thinks you should give your faction a name. What should your faction be called? I don't know. Pickles, what do you want to call it? Let's give Pickles a few looks. Give me your best... Pickles, give me your best 3 names. The Finium Treaty. The Palia Equal Unification. The Lianan Federation. I'll let you have 2 more. The Orderly Confederacy of Asan. And Southeastern Del Robum Pact. Zebra. Zebra. Name is invalid. Zebra. I know, I have the voice of an angel. You love my singing. It's great. I agree too. I should do it more often. Okay, let's move that there. A biblically accurate angel. Actually, yeah, we'll just move it up. Now, move it. Visitors. All right. Can our ship move yet? 21 days. How's our food looking? 27. We're gonna see if this person has any sort of food on them. I could use a little more food. Yeah, they got some packaged survival meals, so I'll grab 3 of those. That's another day of food. And I'll sell them the wood tribal mask to pay for it. Seems good. Haul that. I'll just leave it to be eaten. Packing a light machine gun? Yeah, he's got an LMG with him. It's funny because he's not using it. He's just selling it. He prefers his poor quality machine pistol. Nice. Alright, did you end up mining all that out? You did. We'll go ahead and mine these components, and then mine that silver, and mine these components. Add all that to the mining list. Hope continues to build. I'm proud of them. Grav core detected in an ancient stockpile. Ooh, ancient stockpiles are amazing. We definitely want to head there. All right, it's to the right, and it is inside of a desert. We have a tundra next to the desert. Nice. Heat stroke for everybody. All right. So now we need to go ahead and get some work here done. What do I need to do here? We need to get kitchen up and running. We are gonna need the kitchen. So how do we want to do the kitchen? That's the question. That's always the question. It's always the question, chat. And then we will do a... Let's change it the other way. Let's do an electric stove over here. And then we will do a butcher table right here. Let's go ahead and make this room comically small. And is blocked by a single door. And then I don't want my freezer to be like super fucking tiny. There. That seems good. Possibly. And that'll help. That'll help with cooling and keeping temperature. Not electric for now? What do you mean? We have power. It's a solar panel, dude. Look at it. Isn't it great? We do have 2 Arctic wolves. There's also an Arctic fox. And a squirrel. A lot of potential food here. We're gonna need more steel. But is that just because we haven't hauled this steel? Yes, that's because we haven't hauled this steel. Pickles, go ahead and haul this steel. Furry, come haul some steel. Just one set. Actually, yeah, just one set. And then next will be a bedroom. And then we'll get an end table and a dresser. Vac doors allow for perfect heat control, no heat loss gain, good for freezers. Yeah. We heard about that. We're not going to do it right now for obvious reasons, in that I don't have the tech. We're on day 3 or 4. We just started. No cam today? No. I hope it's not... I hope it doesn't take away from the stream. You know? And thank you everybody for watching. Appreciate y'all. Hope y'all are enjoying this Rimworld. I'm gonna give this one my all. I couldn't get the monkey suit off. Can you move the door to the kitchen down 1 and have them work in the door? I don't know. Can you? Like, could you move the whole... Could we just move this whole thing down 1? Will they work in the door? Like, if I put a door right here, is that still considered a kitchen? You can, but working on the door is bad for cleanliness. But I've had, issues with, Chris, right, since you're working on the door, you're not fully in the room. Okay, yeah. We'll keep it like this for now. Next up is beds, so they can have a room that isn't a god-awful barracks to sleep in. Are they all dark sight? No, I need to actually give them lights. Oh, we got normal bed, normal bed, normal bed. I mean, I'll take normal beds. Normal beds are fine. To get us started, Hope is like 5 in construction, so I will happily take some normal beds. All right, so let's go ahead and create a bill here. Create a bill, butcher creature, do forever. And then zone, stockpile, storage, clear all, critical, food and corpses, don't allow rotten, and the corpses are actually only animal corpses. There we go. And then we need to get power going through our whole thing here. I don't even think I need to do the... I don't even think I need to bother with the solar generator right now. Just gonna build a other thing. Get some light in here. That's about it. So let's put some recreation down. Let's get a chess table here and a horseshoe pin here. Yo, Hope is now 8 in construction. Very nice. All right, so we're gonna add a bill. We're gonna cook a simple meal. We're gonna do until we have, let's see, 3 people consume 1 meal. We'll say 1.5 meals per day. We'll say 1.5 meals per day. That's 4.5 meals per day. We'll just round it up to 5 meals a day. I want my chef cooking. Probably want it, I'd say 15. Actually, let's just go to 20. We'll go to 20. We're going to pause when satisfied, meaning that once we hit 20, it will pause itself until we get down to 5 meals left. Once it gets down to 5, it'll unpause and they'll do it again. And that is done by Pickles, who is 3 in cooking. Oh boy. Get ready for some food poisoning, chat. It's time to shit our brains out. We don't like insect meat yet. But I will allow you to cook with insect jelly. And the fertilized eggs. Yes. Is 4x at once better or worse for leveling? I have no idea. I think it's better because it's less time spent running back and forth. I actually genuinely don't know which is better. Alright, the flying roach is ready to fly again. Question is, am I leaving right now? Do I need to leave right now? No. I have no reason to. We're still building. Hang on. I need to assign them beds. They're sleeping out in the old place. Leaving the vac suits on. Sorry if I missed anything. So the vac suits are on because we're in a very cold environment and our colonists are weak to cold. That's a trait we gave them. So until we get parkas, their vac suits just kind of stay on for right now until we get parkas. So now let's bolster our wood a little bit here. And then start working on... Actually, no, we're going to need more steel. Actually, we have steel. We have 486 steel. That looks good. Yeah. Let's give ourselves some more space. Square again. Daring. What if I told you, though, this square is going to have a kill box installed inside of it? What would you think of me then? You need to haul this steel. Furry, grab a load of steel as well. Hope you're gonna haul some steel. We just need to bring some of that steel home. In storage, I would hope. Yes. Walking back to it. There we go. Alright, so who's our planter again? Just want to make sure. Plant cutting is done by Pickles and Hope. Really with whatever it is we're needing at the time. Which, Pickles, I'd rather you cut these trees. You know, cut these trees. Can't borrow train medical with extracting hemogen pack? Can you? Extract hemogen pack. Extract a hemogen pack from the target. The operation will fail to produce a hemogen pack if the target does not have enough blood. Hemogen packs can be administered to others to reduce blood loss or to satiate those who feed on blood. That might actually need to do that. It's actually not a bad idea. So who's our medical? Hope. All right. Furry is the person who's at home all day and is doing intellect. Let's draw some blood from Furry. Let's draw some blood. First, let's clean the barracks because I don't know if this can get infected. All right. Now let's do an operation. How much XP do you get out of extracting some blood? 0 out of 4,000. 132 medical XP. Huge. And now that's blood loss moderate. All right. Not sure how I feel about that one. Just a couple more blood packs to go. I mean, having a hemogen pack is not necessarily the worst thing in the world. It can be administered via an operation to reverse the blood loss. Okay, now stupid question. Can I put the blood back in you? Can I give you the blood? Take the blood out, put the blood in, take the blood out, put the blood in, take the blood out, put the blood in. Hang on. Blood transfusion. Let's see what we can do here. I foresee war crimes. I do too. All right, time to perform a blood transfusion on Furry. I'm putting the blood back in your body. So how much is putting the blood back in the body? It's 132 for taking the blood out. And what the fuck? It's 1,300 for putting the blood back in? What? What the fuck? And then how much blood have you now lost? Barely any. Okay. Yo, whoever suggested blood transfusions, you're doing great. All right, so we're gonna make a stockpile right here. Actually, we don't even need to make a stockpile. We're just gonna extract the blood again. But now we'll do it on pickles. Let's just go ahead and extract a hemogen pack. There we go. Take the blood out. Blood loss severe. And then we do a blood transfusion. And we begin operating on you. And we put the blood back in. Hell yeah. And now you have blood loss minor. So you lose about 10% of the blood. So it's not fully free. But look at that. Now we are 2,943 out of 4K. So let's do it again. Let's get a level up. Let's extract the blood. And then blood transfusion. Put the blood back in. And there we go. Now you've got some minor blood loss, and now we're 4 in medical. That was a pretty good day. We are now better at medical, and we're capped on XP. So this is how we're going to get our XP for Hope. Hope the XP farmer. It's good till you misclick and euthanize them. It's good until I misclick and hit draw blood twice and kill them by taking all of the blood out of their body. That's what I foresee happening. If you have a spare blood pack, you can just schedule both the operations. True. So we have the hunted Praetor here. This is for some psi casting. Who should be our psi caster? Now Furry is technically psychically hypersensitive, but we gave them the quirk psychically dull. So my question is, can you remove that? Like, can I eventually remove psychically dull? Because otherwise, you're a great... Later on I can? Okay, so then let's make you the... let's make you the royal, quote unquote. Furry. Furry is psychically dull. The psi link might not be useful for her. It'll be fine. Trust. Alright. We have a bulk goods trader coming in from Thehibo. And we got this person who has... they have words of joy. Hell yeah. Love words of joy. Disabled 0 psychic sensitivity. What do you mean 0 psychic sensitivity? Psychically deaf. You're a psi caster that can't cast spells. Fucking useless. All right, what's coming after you? A man-hunting crow. You're being chased by a single crow, age 1. Okay. Well, someone has to do it, so. Actually, I wonder if that will just handle itself. All right. There we go. Y'all can go back to your job. Furry, why don't you see what the trade's got on offer? We also have some silver here that I'm going to now put as a stockpile. And because I put stockpiles on top of it, I now technically own it. And so they will trade with it. I have I have 254 silver now because I put a stockpile on it. It's on the other end of the map, but it's fine. They'll collect it. Let's see what they got. Approach to breeding. No. Geothermal power. No. Steel, light leather, cloth. Yeah, there's not really much that we're going to be able to really take here, sadly. The berries are pretty cheap. I can maybe take some berries. Might just buy some berries. Yeah. Okay, maybe not that many berries, but a good portion of berries. Yeah. I'll buy some berries. Now I've got some food for a bit. Get in. Get out. Alright, so Furry is now a freeholder. Hell yeah. Furry now has a novice ceremony that we are going to go do. Y'all landed in front of my fucking... Y'all landed in front of my base! I can't get out. Bro. I can't get out of my base because you fucking landed in front of it. Why? Why did you park your car in front? Mad? I am a little bit. Okay, whatever. Hope. Oh, right. awkward way to have to get out of my base. Okay, well, I guess let's do the link ceremony over here. The room impressiveness is 0 out of 140. Wow. Maybe if you didn't park your ship in front of the room, you might have had a better one. All right, well, let's do it. It's not great, but let's do it. All right. So Furry is now a novice. They have they're a sidecaster. What was your power that you got? You got stun. That's a good one. Hell yeah, dude. It only costs 1% psi focus. That's pretty good. So what kind of meditating will you do? What kind of meditating will you do? How do I tell what meditating they will do? It's somewhere in here. Dignified or artistic? So, a sculpture or a statue? Or a steel. Oh my god, by the way, look at all these components over here. Holy moly. It's a lot of components. Might end up taking those. We'll see. Is there anything else? Doesn't look like it. Never mind. Is anyone here good at art? Like, at all? We're all 0 in art. Nice. Okay. Production. Well, actually, we can worry about focus later. We can worry about meditation later. Yeah, Furry only needs 1% focus, so we're gonna take this focus meter. And just kind of like take it all the way down to like desired psi focus is like 6%. If you're above 6%, we're good. Oh, there's an aurora outside. Pickles, you're pissed off. Go look at that aurora. Look how beautiful it is. Nice. He loved that. Another gift from Thehihibo. They gave me some medicine. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you. There we go. All right. Base is starting to look a little bit better.